Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Friends, I'm sure a lot of people will be tired of seeing this particular news over and over again popping up. But the truth is this: the family of late Michael Ataga is not backing down at all because of the whole activity surrounding his death. A lot of things are coming up virtually every day, and the police also want to ensure the public that they are not going to sweep this under the carpet, because lots of people are already assuming that there are certain things going on and somehow they may want to see how they can free Chidema. But the police is trying to ensure they update the public as to what has been happening, because right now, to shock everyone, more suspects have been arrested by the police in connection with the mother of late Super TV boss, that's Usifo Ataga. Also, the police commissioner, that's Hakeem Odumosu of Lagos State, Nigeria, disclosed this during a briefing and a parade of over 1,000 suspects at the command headquarters in Ikeja. This just happened today, and the police is actually updating people. But the thing is, 1,000 people. Friends, are you also looking at it from another angle? 1,000. Where is this 1,000 coming from? He is also saying that nothing that 21 years old Chidima Ojukwu is still a suspect with her rights guaranteed by the constitution. Odomosu, however, failed to give details on the number of suspects arrested on their connection to the murder, because he is now saying 1,000. How come 1,000? Or out of this 1,000, is he saying everybody is a suspect? All of them had a hand in the death? At least there should be some specifics, because saying 1,000, isn't that a very large number of people to just murder one person? And dismissing the claim of the police attempting to give Ojukwu a soft landing, the police commissioner added that giving details of those arrested might compromise the case. This was what he said exactly. That's Odumosu, the commissioner. We have established a case of conspiracy in the murder and we have arrested more suspects. I think from all indication here, what the police commissioner is trying to say indirectly is this: they don't want to give specific number of the people they have already arrested, because right now they have arrested some group of persons, but he just concluded and said 1,000. That is another way to divert the minds and attentions of people and to get some people confused, especially those involved. I think they are just trying to ensure that no one would compromise with this particular case. And it's going on and on because the family of the deceased has already sensed that there is something behind all of this. It's not just Chidima involved alone. And another question is this: why is Chidima hiding every other person? And she said again yesterday that she didn't kill late Michael Ataga, contradicting what she had said earlier when she was paraded at the station and she made a live confession where a lot of people saw that on the news. It came out on the network news, everywhere, on the papers. And as such, she is now coming back again to say a different thing completely, that she didn't have a hand in his death. But she had already mentioned one guy who is referred to as a Yahoo boy, disclosed identity because they don't want to compromise with the case. So that particular guy is still on the run. They have not yet got hold of him. That was the same guy who helped her to forge the ID card where she had her face but a different name, and he was the same guy who helped her to withdraw funds from late Mr. Ataga's account. All of this keeps surfacing every day, every now and then. But friends, with the way different information is popping up about this case, do you think it's the best, or do you think this would also compromise the real truth about what has happened? Because it's like different stories are linked to this particular death. Somebody is not saying the truth here. I think the major thing is Chidinma, who is the main person in the death of late Mr. Ataga. Someone said something. Only two persons know the truth. That is Chidinma and late Mr. Ataga. But unfortunately, the death can't speak. And speaking on Wednesday, yesterday, July 14, 2021, the commissioner still repeated another thing. He said that the command is not attempting to sweep the case under the carpet. And these were his words. Chidinma initially was the only suspect that we arrested. But now we have arrested additional suspects. So members of the public should know that investigation into Chidinma's case is progressing. The fundamental human rights of the suspects still exist under the Constitution. The insinuation that the police want to sweep the case under the carpet, that will never happen. No matter the propaganda, we will never wither, and we are not covering anybody, as we have been able to establish conspiracy in the case. Alright, like I said earlier, that is why the commissioner is coming out to give update publicly. It's not behind closed doors they are giving this updates. They are coming out in the public so that everybody can hear and know that they are on this matter, as long as it takes for them to get to the root of this particular death. It's such a pity. Once again, I would always say this, that late Mr. Ataga died in a very horrible manner. From all indication, you would know that this man had gone through severe pains. His cousin, who had to go and see the body of his late cousin, said his hands were tied. Both hands were tied, and they were tied so tight that the rope even got into his skin. And then multiple stabs, contradicting what Chidinma had even said. Chidinma never even mentioned he was tied. And the cousin said, looking at Chidinma and his own cousin, Chidinma would not be capable of doing that kind of a thing alone, even if he was drugged. Also, as we know that late Mr. Ataga was an amateur boxer, so everybody felt he would have been able to defend himself one way or the other if it was just Chidinma alone. Because no matter how much he had been drugged, there should be some strength, a little bit, to have helped him. Well, who knows the quantity of drug he took, or who knows the type of drug that might have either weakened his system. There are a lot of things involved, but just that late Mr. Ataga, who would have been able to say something regarding his death, can't speak. These are the only two people that can actually say the truth about what really happened. Well, the police has gotten hold of more people that are involved in his death. As it unfolds, they will definitely keep updating the public so that the public will understand that they are up in their game and they are not letting go at all. Anything that links to the death of late Mr. Ataga, they are holding on to it. And you know that the wife has been on this, his family, his siblings, his family, parents, everybody hands on deck to ensure that they get who was involved in the death of their own loved one. It's a pity that this man has gone like this. You know, definitely people will always have a lot of things to say. People would always make their own opinions. And definitely you would know that you can't stop anybody from saying what he or she wants to say. A lot of people felt that the police are trying to cover up some people, sweep it under the carpet, and then put it all on Chidinma. That's what some people are feeling, and they came up with this, and that was why the police had to make sure that whatever findings they get, they bring it out in the public, which is now making the commissioner of police to always give feedback and updates every single time they get any evidence. He's not backing down, because a lot of people have made so many comments and saying this is how the police would always do. The next thing now is they will hear that Chidinma is free. They will hear that the case no longer exists. But they want to cancel and make the masses or the public know that this is not how the police operates, and they are ensuring whoever is involved will definitely face the law. So many people are really tired, guys. I'm sure a lot of you are tired to see this story every day. Some people will be like, is this the only thing that is existing? Some people are like, go and face people that are out there kidnapping and committing all the horrible crimes that are affecting the nation, and then they are holding on to one case. You know why they are holding on to this case? It's because the family involved are not letting go. The family has already suspected that there is a form of conspiracy, and this death was something planned. It's not a coincidence, as Chidinma had explained earlier. She gave an explanation like it just happened and Mr. Ataga died in the process. But from all information coming up every single day, it was a planned activity. It's either Chidinma was just used to get hold of Ataga. You know, sometimes they use women to get men. They will use her to bring the man, and then when she has brought the man, they may pay her own cut of whatever she had concluded with them, and then others who are the main people who carry out their horrible crime on late Mr. Ataga. Or probably Chidinma was the one who hired people to kill late Mr. Ataga. All of these are different assumptions that are coming up from different places. But you know, you can never know it all. Neither can you know the exact truth until they have gotten to the last bus stop of the final person who is actually involved. Friends, don't be surprised if more people are being caught. Somebody may be linked directly to him, either a close friend or a colleague. Because the saying goes that it's someone who is with you that would kill you. It cannot just be any random person. Who knows late Mr. Ataga? If not for this, I'm sure a lot of people did not know him. Probably people knew him, but not as much as they are knowing him now. It's not like maybe a celebrity that a lot of people know and they see him often. This is his first time his face is actually surfacing. Some of these men or these billionaires, you barely see them. You just probably may hear about them, or you will just see their PAs or people working for them. You don't see them publicly like that. And that may be where Mr. Ataga had fallen into, such that a lot of people did not know him. But now, so many people have come to know him all because of this crime that has happened. And in such case, you would say that only someone who is close to a man like this would know his whereabouts, would know his activities. If you're not close to somebody, you wouldn't know where the person is at the particular time. This would also involve close people to late Mr. Ataga. Well, a lot of people are saying different things. These are things that are coming up from different people, and they are putting one and two together. But you can never conclude until they have arrived at their final conclusions regarding the case. Well, we hope and pray that with all of these updates or information coming up, the truth should still unveil itself. Not after all of this, the next thing you wouldn't hear about it anymore, or no one will get to know what happened eventually. Friends, what do you all think regarding this? Seeing all of this coming up every now and then. Please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.